Hey guys, Spoofomania here, and today I'm here to review the highly anticipated return of Arrested Development. This is Arrested Development Season 4, and the episodes are all available on Netflix. So last night, around 3 o'clock when they became available, I watched through all of them one after the other, and I finished Season 4. So I'm here to give my review on what my thoughts are on these episodes. First off, I just want to say that I'm a huge Arrested Development fan. I didn't watch it, during its original run, but I did watch it when all the episodes were made available on Netflix because I heard a lot of good things about the show. And the first three seasons of Arrested Development are all such great seasons, and they all have such quotable quotes, and just they're just all so funny and fresh and kind of original in their own way. So coming into season 4, I was definitely without a doubt looking forward to it, but I was a little bit skeptical too because I didn't want this to be, you know, uh, I didn't want this to be almost like season 9 of Scrubs, where the first 8 seasons are really great, and then season 9 comes along and it just kind of feels out of place. And I didn't want that the season 4 of Arrested Development to feel like that. And before watching all 15 of these episodes, I was thinking to myself, the big question is going to be, after watching these, would I have preferred that they brought the show back, or if they had just left it at 3 seasons? And I could say after watching all 15 episodes that I am certainly glad that they brought the show back. And I guess I should say that season 4 of Arrested Development is probably my least favorite out of the 4 seasons, but that doesn't mean that it's still not great. That just means that the other 3 seasons are just a little bit better. But I enjoyed season 4 of Arrested Development very much. And just telling you, this review is spoiler free, so if you haven't seen the episodes yet, you can still watch this review and kind of learn a couple things and kind of learn what to expect in these episodes. So, to give you a kind of an idea, the first 3 episodes of the season I weren't wild about. I kind of liked the first episode, but then the next two, they both focus on Lindsay and George Sr. And I didn't hate them, but I wasn't necessarily into them. And it was at that point after episode 3 I got a little bit worried. I started thinking, is this show gonna, is every episode of the show gonna be like these two? And it certainly wasn't because the next 2 episodes of the show kind of restored my faith in it, and they were both very funny. And it only got funnier from there because I think after the first 3 episodes, the show gets a lot funnier. And I think that's just because it takes a little while to understand the format of these episodes because each episode of season 4 kind of centers on a single character of the Blue family. And so other characters from the show make appearances in that episode, but just mainly centered on one character. So it took a little while to get used to that. And another reason why I felt like these first 3 episodes weren't, that great or funny was because they were more centered on the Bluth family company, and a lot, it kind of got involved with the company and politics and stuff like that, and it was just very heavy with plot, and there wasn't as much comedy. But I felt like as the plot kind of got a little bit simpler, the comedy started to come through a little bit more. And also, something I really liked about these episodes is how they brought back, fan favorite characters that may have only been in a couple episodes of the original 3 seasons of the show. Because there were a lot of characters that I was kind of thinking to myself, are they going to bring this guy back and this guy back? And for the most part, they bring the majority of them back, which was really cool. And they come back, and they're actually really funny for the parts that they're on. And also, I really like how there were a lot of guest stars on these episodes. Most episodes had about like 5 through 10 guest stars, probably on average, and it was really cool. It was like a who's who of actors and stuff. So you'd be watching a scene, and then this guy pops up, and it's just very cool. And also, I feel like I should mention just how great the performances by the lead cast members are. Of course, Jason Bateman, Will Arnett. For the couple episodes that Will Arnett is in, those are the best episodes of the show. He just completely owns them. Tobias, he's very funny in these episodes, as is Tony Hale, and just everyone that in the original cast has their moments, and they're just all very funny at certain parts. So it was great to see them all back, and just how quickly they could return to these characters. Although I like most things about these episodes, there's a couple aspects that I don't love about them, and mainly one of them is just how much voiceover there is. There's so much voiceover, even more than the original 3 seasons, and the voiceover is done by Ron Howard, who has a great voice for that kind of stuff. But still, it just is done way too much and explains way too much. There's not enough comedy, I think, from the actual scenes. There's just too much narration and too much plot that comes from the voiceover, and even sometimes the voiceover there's just so much of it that it even like talks over people talking in the show. and I felt like at times it was kind of a problem and a little bit of a distraction. But in conclusion, I'm just really glad that the show is back. I felt like these episodes, did their job in just returning us back to this world and returning us back to these characters. So, I think it's a mission accomplished as far as the show goes. I enjoyed season 4. Not the best season, but still a very entertaining and funny one. A couple problems here and there, but overall, I'm going to give season 4 of Arrested Development, let's say an 8.5 out of 10. A very enjoyable season, and I hope to see more. Alright guys, thanks for watching my review of Season 4 of Arrested Development. Leave a comment below if saying if you're a fan of Arrested Development, if you're going to watch these episodes in Season 4, and if you've seen these episodes yet, tell me your thoughts on them. So guys, I guess that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Alright, bye.